Hi everyone, this is Mani and welcome back to SKSecOps. Today we will be understanding two important concepts in Kubernetes. One is config map and the other is secrets. Before we understand config maps and secrets, let's look at a small story from our village life. Imagine you are in your village. Your father went to the farm along with your cow and your mother is at home preparing some tasty food. You and your sister are playing with your dog. Suddenly, your close friends come to your house, then you feel very happy and want to play and have some fun with them. At home, there are some shareable items or things that you can happily share with your friends, and some non shareable items that you should keep private. Let's see what are the shareable items. You can share chocolates, biscuits, board games like Snake and Ladder, cricket bat and ball, drawing pencils, crayons, or even your geometry box. These all things you can use to play and enjoy with your friends. Now let's look at the non-shareable items like your piggy bank or money pot, your personal greeting cards, your father's diary, and your family's land documents. These all are private and personal things, right? So we don't take them out to play or share with your friends. Usually, these non shareable items are kept safely in a drawer and we lock them to keep them secure. Whenever we need them, we unlock the drawer to use them and then lock it again to keep everything safe. Now, let's understand how this story connects to Kubernetes config maps and secrets. Imagine we have two rectangle boxes. One represents config maps and the other represents secrets. A config map is used to store non-confidential data in the form of key value pairs, whereas a secret is used to store confidential or sensitive data safely. Let's take an example. Consider a database. To connect to the database, we usually need details like database username, its port, and its URL, right? These details are part of your configuration or environment settings. They are not very sensitive, so we can keep safely or store them inside a config map. But can we connect to the database with just that information? No. We still need one more thing, right? That is the password. The password is confidential, so it should be stored inside a secret. Just like the password, we can also keep API tokens, access keys, or any other sensitive information inside secrets. Secrets can also work along with the config maps to provide complete configuration data to your application. Now let's relate this to our earlier story. Just like how you had shareable items that you could freely share with your friends, in Kubernetes, we share or put the non-confidential data in config maps. So config maps holds non-confidential data. And just like your non-shareable items at home, which are private, in Kubernetes, we can use secrets to store sensitive or confidential data that must be kept private. One more very important point, which is very important point. Remember how your non-shareable items were locked safely in a drawer. In the same way, Kubernetes secrets are not fully protected by default. They are only stored in base 64 format, which is not actual encryption. So to keep them truly safe, we should enable encryption and apply RBAC in Kubernetes to protect these secrets securely. Let's also understand how manifest files of config map and secrets looks like and what are the important highlights. Let me first take config map manifest file. Here kind you need to define as config map. I am giving some name to config map as sksecops-config. You can give any name. As I have mentioned, we can pass some configuration data in config maps like MySQL host, port, and username. On the other hand, let's take the secret manifest file where you need to define kind as secret. For secret, I have given name as sksecops-secret under metadata. And I have defined type as opaque. Opaque is for base 64. So I have passed the password which is confidential or sensitive in base 64 format under metadata for MySQL. In order to see the decoded value of base 64, you can use this command. So the password is set to admin. That's all about Kubernetes config maps and secrets. And also we have other configuration options. We can use them based on our requirements.
That's all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you really like this video, click on the like button, and if you are watching for the first time, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also please share with your friends as well. Thank you so much.